about Darren, not about some of you who've got very loud voices. Let's hit this. Now, out after how many weeks? 3 and a bit weeks?
3 and a bit, yep.
3 and a bit. It was a very brave thing to go in as an intruder. Did you have any second thoughts once you got in there thinking, oh, what did I do this for?
Definitely not. It's something I always wanted to do, so...
All right, but you always knew as an intruder it was going to be really difficult, didn't you?
Definitely.
All right, let's have a look, see how the voting graph went,
Okay.
and then we can get on with the chat.
That's fine.
Okay, over here. Okay, that's the evict side, because you know they can vote to evict and vote to save. All right, and then once they're merged, you had 73% of the merged vote. Someone down the bottom there has 9%, and it's all over on the save side. So there we go. Now, you watched the show before you went in, so you're familiar with the fact that people, of course, have to nominate you.
Yep.
Who do you think nominated you this week?
Camilla?
Yeah.
Maybe Crystal?
Shall we have a look?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll have a look.
All right, here we go.
2 points for Darren.
I nominate Darren.
I'd like to nominate Darren for 2 points.
I find him arrogant, overconfident, traits that are not welcome in this house, and I think that those traits are disrespectful to a lot of the people that have put the rules in place in this house.
He sort of makes remarks about certain people, bitching about them, and then he'll go and be nice to them. 10 seconds later, I find that I wouldn't be able to trust him completely, and I think that he sort of is just kissing my ass a bit.
I have been very unimpressed with the way he does things and says things around the house and then seeks approval from other people to see if he's done the right thing. And it just shows that he has no conviction in what he's said or done. And he especially does this towards me, and it just doesn't impress me at all.
Okay. So, any surprises there?
No. Jamie, maybe.
Yeah, because it's hard because you were hanging out with him a fair bit. Did you have a plan before you went in there? Because you absolutely had to hit that running, didn't you?
Just try and be myself as fast as possible.
It's not often in life you get the chance to do that. I mean, Lauren decided to take a little bit more time, and she was the first intruder to go. Were you completely yourself?
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Now, did it help having information from the outside because you'd watched and you knew characters? Did that help or not?
Not at all. As soon as you get in there, they just do a 180 turn. All the people in there just surprise you.
Really?
Yep.
Now, you seem to have a really good tactic. I don't know if it was intentional or not, if you're just a really nice, charming bloke, but flirting with some of the people.
With who?
Flirting is perhaps the wrong word. I mean, it might mean different things to you. Flattering. You're very charming. And it was really interesting to watch.
All those compliments I say, I mean them.
Oh, I'm not saying it's fake.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying good on you, and I wish I'd received some. Let's have a look over here.
Hello. Hi, I'm Darren.
How are you?
Hello.
How are you going?
All my life,
Yeah?
I've gotten on better with girls.
Oh, really?
Really? Yeah.
No, let's all give him a hug!
I can't believe, honestly, even as a gay man, you're not attracted to Claire. I am. That's good, because otherwise I couldn't believe that. I would be like... You know? Claire, I think Claire's wonderful. She's just grounded and she seems very caring, and I like that.
Claire, you're hot to trot. And I'm not the only one in the vicinity of a meter that thinks that. Oh, did I just say that out loud? How embarrassing. Oh my gosh.
Maybe I should have slept with you. I'm scared now.
What, Camilla?
I would have been safe with you.
I think Camilla's alright too, actually. Jesus, settle down, like kick my candy store.
Oh, shit.
What about tea? You touch me. There's no problem. He's really sweet, and I like the way he is cheeky to me. You are too young for me.
Really?
19.
You serious?
I'm 22.
Sorry.
He's very warm and friendly, and there's been a couple of times where he's been really sensitive. You've made me feel more, this is going to sound really silly, but more sexy in this house than I have felt.
I wish I had a girlfriend like you.
That's nice.
Honestly, to God, I do.
So the most nauseating crush on Crystal is so annoying.
Do you want to massage your feet and scrub your feet at the same time?
Well, Jamie reckons you had a crush on Crystal, did you?
No.
No, before you went in, you said that you were really keen on Claire.
Yeah.
Did you still have a crush on Claire when you were in there?
It was more of a sister figure at the end of it. She was more of a sister to me, but very much still like Claire.
And the whole Camilla thing where, did you want to kiss on that first night, that really didn't evolve into a positive relationship, did it?
Oh, it was just, I would have, but it just would have been a pash, and that's fine.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Thank you, Darren. We've got lots more to talk about. Coming up, more questions for the man who likes to know all the answers. It's Darren.
This Australian wool industry pretty big, isn't it?
It is the biggest.
Is it? In the world?
We used to control the whole wool industry.
Is a ewe cheaper than a ram?
Yeah.
How often do you give them new pastures?
As often as possible.
Is that why they say moving to greener pastures?
Yep.
Do you feed your sheep grain?
Yeah.
You had 2 breeds. So if you crossbreed them, what happens?
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Does the meat taste different? Why do we pay New Zealand out about sheep when we've got more sheep than they do in the whole country? To prolong my time in this house, I think the best way for me to do that is Friday night games to win it. I'm very competitive, but I'm not going to rub my mum's name in mud to get there.
Barry, you're the winner of Friday Night Games.
Welcome back to Big Brother 2006. I'm here with evictee number 14, Darren, the brooding intruder who lasted almost 4 weeks in the house. What an achievement. Now, tell me, there were no parts of you that you suppressed. Do you think that maybe you should have? Because your confidence was sometimes interpreted as cockiness, wasn't it, by some of the housemates?
Well, I am cocky, so...
Well, now, what does it mean to be cocky?
I don't know. I'm just always out there, so...
And you always speak your mind.
Yep.
Do you think that because you're younger than a few of the housemates, and you were newer, that they thought that you should have been a bit more humble? Or like, what was you feeling when you were in there?
I just wanted to be myself, and that's me, so I'm glad I did it.
And do people say to you outside the house, oh, you're a cocky guy? Or...
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, they do? And you just go, yeah, well, that's me.
Exactly.
Well, it takes self-confidence to go into the house at this stage anyway, so I'm glad that you have that. Let's have a look, because you did not pull back from a fight or an argument, in particular with the 2 loudest females perhaps that we've ever had in the house. Let's have a look over here.
Sweet. I feel I'm getting on pretty good with my housemates, bar Perry.
The reason behind it is if you have 6 of something...
I don't care what the reason behind it is. I've said 12 or nothing.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, I don't care.
I very much dislike the way she interrupts me and talks over the top of me.
You weren't listening to me. That's
I don't
why
have to listen to you, do I?
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you.
Don't be cheeky, Darren.
I'm not.
Camilla, like I've said to you before, I appreciate her as a person in the house.
Just say it.
If you moved out and I had my own bed, it'd probably be easier for me. I'm just finding...
You shouldn't offer me to sleep with you to start off with.
However, I would much rather live with the other people in the house over her.
It's got nothing to do with...
I'm not taking it as a personal attack. I'm not.
Okay,
So
cool.
stop thinking that.
I was a lot more tolerant of it to start off with.
Why would you cut a new loaf when there's a previous loaf there to be eaten?
Because I felt like the crust of a warm loaf of bread.
Could be my last week, so she'll get it from me pretty straight this week.
Just think next time.
I thought about it quite clearly.
Yeah, well, it's the wrong decision, Camilla.
He hates being challenged. He's real competitive. And he's so little and he makes it out like he's so big. He's got little man syndrome.
You and me, Friday night, all through, because we're both up and you're my best mate in the house.
Okay.
So, sweet.
Organised.
You think you can win, Big Brother?
Yes, big brother.
Do you know what else is amazing? Me.
You could never be accused of trying to go under the radar or playing the game. I mean, you went in there and absolutely made a splash. But a lot of people now, because we're sort of at the pointy end of the game, there's only 2 more weeks to go until it's finished, are saying that some people in the house are playing the game. How conscious were you of the cameras while you're in there?
The only time I was conscious when I went to the loo, that's it.
Yeah, so that's more being self-conscious,
Yep.
I suppose. And so for you, you're not working on a level of, I wonder what people are seeing in the outside world, you're more dealing with people one-on-one?